A German Shepherd with stripes like a zebra is an extraordinary and unique variation of the breed, blending the iconic markings of a zebra with the strong, muscular build of a German Shepherd. These stripes, which would run across the dog's coat in alternating black and white patterns, create a visually striking effect. In Peru's Colca Canyon, you can see one of the world's largest birds, the Andean condor, not in a zoo, not in a museum. In real life, soaring right above your head. Some condors are so used to people, they pose for photos, but don't rush in for a selfie. After the shot, they might ask for a tip. That's because some aren't wild. They're part of tourist spots, trained to be around humans. But real wild condors usually keep their distance. These birds can be over 5 feet long, with a wingspan wider than a ping-pong table, over 10 feet. They can fly as high as 18,000 feet, half the height of a plane. They feed on dead animals, not live ones. Weighing over 30 pounds, they're too heavy to launch straight up. So they walk forward, looking back, not to say goodbye, just waiting for the wind to lift them. People say they look back to thank you. Nice idea, but not true. They're just checking the wind. Condors live over 70 years, lay one egg at a time, and raise chicks for nearly 2 years. That's why their numbers grow slowly. They're protected in many places. Ever seen a bird bigger than a car door fly overhead?
Few animals in North America are as unexpected as the woolly cobra. Adapted to the open grasslands and temperate prairies, the North American woolly cobra, Lemnospis lanata, stands out among snakes for one unusual trait: its fur-like outer layer. This dense hair-like covering helps the animal regulate temperature and blend into its surroundings, especially in colder climates. Though the texture resembles fur, it's made of modified scales, a trait seen nowhere else in the cobra family. Coloration varies by region, with individuals ranging from earth tone patterns to brighter banding in isolated populations. The albino variant, extremely rare, has been recorded only a few times over the last century. Despite its lineage, the woolly cobra is only mildly venomous. Its bite is effective against small prey, but poses minimal risk to humans. Its diet consists mostly of rodents, ground-nesting birds, and insects, making it a valuable part of the ecosystem. Researchers from the Plains Biodiversity Institute are actively studying the species. Using GPS tags and blood sampling, scientists hope to better understand its range, genetic diversity, and cold weather adaptations. Though local ranchers and indigenous communities have long been familiar with the woolly cobra, it remained formally undocumented by science until the early 1980s. Today, it remains one of North America's least understood native snakes, quiet, camouflaged, and rarely seen, but playing a vital role in the health of the grassland biome. From the Great Plains, I'm Steve Roberts.
This is Global Nature News.
This is a dolphin that brings gifts. It turned out that it had been stranded on the beach. A man discovered it and quickly pushed it back into the ocean. The next day, the man encountered a dolphin that kept following him. The dolphin smiled at him and even performed a joyful dance. It was always happy to bring gifts to the man and would even pick up trash for him to clean up. Every time it sees the man, it happily spins in circles. Sometimes, it playfully throws trash up in the air. One day, the man's ball fell into the water. Not only did the dolphin fetch it back, but it also started playing with him. Over time, their friendship grew stronger and stronger. The dolphin even brought him rainbows to make him smile. It would always perform tricks for him and even called its friends to join in. The man's dog also became its good friend. Later on, the little guy even introduced its pink-colored girlfriend. If you met this dolphin...
The kitchen of the future is here, and it's unlike anything you've seen before. Imagine placing your hand on the very same spot where, just moments ago, you were cooking and feeling nothing but a cool surface. Then as soon as you return the pan to that exact place, the heat resumes instantly, as if the energy had been patiently waiting for your next move. There are no visible burners, no signs that this is a cooking zone, and yet the power beneath responds with perfect precision. It's Invisa Cook, an invisible induction system that transforms your countertop into a seamless cooking experience.
This is the world's most expensive underwater hotel room, and to get there, you need to go down your own private elevator. Right when you step out, you're greeted by your new neighbors, the fish, and then this hallway leads to the incredible bedroom. All of the walls, even the ceilings, are made of glass, so you're surrounded by marine life. Imagine waking up to sharks just swimming over your head. You have an area here to relax, but that's not even the best part. Look at this bathroom. These toilet sunset views are insane. A toilet and shower underwater doesn't make any sense to me at all, but this has to be the coolest place in the world to use the bathroom. This is the Maraca at the Conrad Maldives. This is crazy. Would you stay here?
This was the moment everything changed. A silent encounter deep in eastern Siberia between a field researcher and a creature once thought impossible, Pan borealis, the snow ape. As a drone pulls away, we see where it lives. A frozen wilderness, endless taiga forest wrapped in snow and silence. Here, in temperatures that fall below -40, these apes have endured for millennia. They build low, insulated nests from pine, birch, and moss, reinforced with their own hair. Their fur, dense and pale, isn't just camouflage. It's armor against the cold. They forage for bark and lichen, dig through snow to find frozen tubers, and use stones to crack ice. In spring, they pull insect larvae from rotting wood. Even scavenge old wolf kills when the need is dire. Nothing is wasted. They move with care, communicate with low resonant calls that travel through snowpack. And yes, they use tools. For decades, local stories were dismissed, myths whispered by hunters and reindeer herders. But in 2023, primatologist Dr. Helen Armitage gained their trust. This female, a matriarch, stepped forward without fear. She blinked, exhaled, and simply watched. No threat, no sound, just awareness. That moment changed everything. In storms, they gather close, protecting their young with heat and stillness. Even their breath is quiet. They are not monsters. They are not folklore. They are survival, walking upright through one of Earth's harshest habitats. This is Pan borealis, and this is Steve Roberts, reporting from Siberia for Global Nature News.
Meet Papilio, a wind-powered street lamp that lights up only when needed. It features a diagonal Savonius rotor that captures wind from any direction, even air displaced by passing cars, to generate up to 300 W of clean energy. Energy gets stored in a built-in battery, so it keeps working even when the wind stops. An infrared sensor detects movement and lights up only when needed, saving energy and curbing light pollution. Papilio uses a full cutoff LED with warm 2800K color, less attractive to insects and kinder to wildlife.
You might think that these fish have been dead for a long time, but in fact they are more alive than ever. But how is that even possible? Just look at this fish. It doesn't move or show any signs of life, but if you just pour a drop of water on it, it will wake up immediately. Also, this fish can easily survive without a head like in this video as long as there is water around it. These fish are known by the name of armored zombie fish. The thing is that they have an unusual organ called a labyrinth, and they can extract oxygen even from the moisture in the air, and so they can survive for 30 hours without water. But most of all, we were shocked by this fish, which has no internal organs. Besides, it even manages to breathe, swim, and generally lead a normal lifestyle for all freshwater fish. But for example, Antarctica, again shocked by its strange inhabitants. Recently, their scientists found fish that froze as a few years ago, but it was only worth throwing them into the water and they were 20 seconds later revived. And these shots were presumably made in Chernobyl. There, because of increased radiation, appeared strange fish with a face strongly resembling a human face.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos content.